I want him so bad. Here we go.
The Bear.
All systems go here.
Local X begins now with your host, Kris Kelly, on 103.9 The Bear.
103.9 The Bear. This is Local X. I'm your host, Kris Kelly. And on tonight's show, local concert announcements, another Cheers Pub 2-drink minimum of the week, and of course, one featured band for the first half of the show. I will have 6 Prong Paw here in the studio with me. We'll talk to those guys in just a little bit after this first track of theirs. It's called The 1%, and it's on The Bear. Rock 1039 The Bear. This is Local X. I'm your host, Kris Kelly. And on tonight's show, we feature the band Prong Paw. So I have a couple of the guys in here with me from the band. Could I get you to introduce yourself and say what you do, please?
I'm Nick Williams. I'm the singer in the band.
And I'm Seth Earl, and I play the lead guitar in the band.
And where's Prong Paw based out of? Yeah.
We're from Hastings, Michigan.
Yep. I'm like 15 minutes away. I'm like from Nashville, but basically they're based out of Hastings.
Hastings is a really small town. It's pretty much in between Battle Creek and Lansing and Holland.
Grand Rapids.
It's like right in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Good times.
Okay, so how long have you guys been together then?
We've been a band since, me and Dustin, the other guitar player, started it when we were young, by about 1998.
Yeah.
We've recorded a few CDs and lineup changes of people have come and gone over the years.
Yep.
We've gained, an internet presence. We never really wanted to give up what we were building as a band, so we didn't really want to change the band name. And a lot of the songwriting I have a big part in the songwriting. I'm not just a singer, but I'm a guitar player also, so I contribute riffs to the songs and stuff like that. I used to actually sing and play guitar also in the band, but I actually gave that up. But Seth, he's only been in the band for about a year.
Joined last January. I think it's funny because they started in 98 and I was 4. So I think that's funny to me.
All right, youngin'.
And,
so, yeah.
Yeah, and so he got in the band and we had played with him in shows played with his other band, and we really digged his stage presence. That it reminded us of us, and so we thought he'd be a good fit. We didn't really try anybody out when we were looking for a guitar player.
Yeah,
him and I click a lot when we're writing. So
very good.
We just started banging out some songs, recorded them, and now we got a new CD out right now, Mapping the Void, that we just released this past week. We had a big CD release party in Battle Creek at the Music Factory. Had about 350 people there. Sold about 250 tickets for the release. It was probably the best show I've ever played.
It was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I was very, very happy with that. And we were like the first local band that actually got that place pretty packed. Yeah, not a lot of locals can do that around our area.
All right, would you say that's your most memorable show so far then?
For me, yeah, for sure, especially with having Seth in the band. I mean, he adds a great live. Adds a live presence to the live show that we were always lacking on that side of the stage.
Oh, you're going to make me blush.
You're a sweetheart.
All right, so over the years then and the different lineup changes, you guys have had a chance to do some recording. How many releases do you have, and where did you record these?
We technically have 5 releases as of now. We don't actually count the first one because we were so young when we recorded it. We actually did record it in a pretty good studio in Grand Rapids called River City Studios, but we don't talk about it.
I haven't even heard it, so that's a consolation.
Our second EP we recorded, it was just a self-titled EP. We actually recorded in Florida with a fellow named Jason Sukoff at Audio Hammer Studios, and he's actually doing quite well now. He's actually recording Battlecross's new CD right now.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went back 2 years later and recorded another EP with him called Victim of Mainstream America. And then after that, we had some major issues with the band. After that, right in there, we won a battle of the bands in Grand Rapids after we recorded Victim. And we won a battle in Grand Rapids at the intersection, which was a pretty big deal. And I think some of the guys had a hard time playing shows after that show because it was such a big show. And I think some of the guys in the band got their head blown up, a little bit. After a show like that and having all this recognition and then going pretty much to nothing, felt like I was having to do everything in the band at that point to do anything. And people were fighting and things just kind of got weird for a while. And we stopped playing for a little while, honestly. It was probably about 5 or 6 months. And our bass player, Rabidoo, and our drummer Josh they were really like, come on, Nick, come on, we got to do this with right, blah, 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 come on. So they, lit a fire up underneath my ass again. And we started writing again. And we got a little deal in Tennessee from a indie label called Twisted Hillbilly Records. They heard our stuff online and they were interested in recording a full length with us. And we started doing that. That one's called Auditive Levitation. That was our first full length, and recorded that. And then just this past year, we just knocked out 6 songs at the same studio. We're not actually under contract with them anymore. They were just interested in recording us again.
Woo!
So we took, full advantage of it.
Yep.
And did it with Seth. And we're at the point now where we really kind of know what we're doing and we understand the music business now. Seth's going to school for business management.
Yeah.
And with this CD, it's going to be a little different this time. We got some things lined up that we're going to do, and I think that it's going to be different this time.
Defy the delinquent manifestation of pro spiders. Descend upon the nest of loathing cockroaches. For the garbage they ingest has created a mental block into abnormalities. Your words have categorized the expressions you can't control.
Local X on Real Rock 103.9 The Bear.
Rock out, dude.
You think you are special, but you are not.
I'm alone and I'm in air. My judgment just isn't there. The television keeps me company and sings me to sleep. By the click of a button. By the click of a button. When I wake, drink my caffeine, rub my eyes and crack my knees, stumble my way to the store to satisfy my head disease. Someone rape me, rape, grab me. I am not living within my own needs. Well, touch me, reconcentrate me. Bleeding for stars that will bring me attention.
The zombies will never know what happened. We are used to being directed to what we think we need. But there is one thing that we, the zombies, are experts in. We are experts in watching television.
Television becomes God in this air-conditioned box. Fashion food becomes a deity. The internet is there for me. Manipulate the mind with a click to reprogram your consciousness. I'm gullible to everything I see.
Only be noticed if your behavior differs from your normal pattern.
Someone rape me, grab me. I am not living within my own needs. Why? Computer God, Frankenstein. The greedy slum clips the tongue. We are slaves to convenience. The chemicals we ingest are direct results of our laziness. Someone rape me,
By the click of a button.
grab me. I am not living within my own needs.
By the click of a button.
Why? Computer God,
And now you know that they know that you don't know. The media rewrite.
Local X on 1039 The Bear, still hanging out with this week's featured band, Prong Paw. Guys, have any music videos made, or are you going to be making any more anytime soon?
Oh yeah. I guess we have. We recorded a live video from our CD release show, which was a great time because that was a time that we could capture a lot of energy, a lot of people, And it was pretty awesome, just straight up. It was sweet. And then we got another one that we plan on doing for one of our songs, Computer God Frankenstein, which I guess I don't really remember the concept a whole lot, but from what I've heard, it seemed pretty sweet what Nick and our guy Toby was talking about.
Yeah, a guy named Andy Tobias, we call him Toby. Rebel Yell Media. He actually did our last video. We do have one out right now for this CD that we just came out with, Mapping the Void. It's called 1%. We actually filmed it on the steps of the Michigan State Capitol building, right on the steps. It's got a theme to it where we all kind of play politicians in the video. We're spending taxpayers' dollars on like drugs and hookers and booze and, you know, whining and dining our female friends. And so we acted that out and did the whole bit on the steps, which was great. It was a great backdrop.
Yeah, it was really cool. There's a lot of people that came around and thought that we were actually playing live. Like we had
we're just lip singing here.
they like came around. I was like, "Good job, good job."
Very, very
Thumbs
cold
up.
too when we did it.
Oh
It was
my
so cold.
God, that
And
part
Dustin's
sucked.
out there in a tank top and shorts, and we're all in sleeveless shirts, and it's like
I was like,
it's
I'm
so
wearing my
fucking cold.
sweatshirt. I don't even care right now.
Yeah. That video turned out really good. I
Yep.
mean, you can check it on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
We got a few other ones that we did for Auditive Levitation. We did one for Cold Repetition and another kind of various live video for a song called Karmatic Delicacy and Question. We shot it in a tattoo parlor.
Yeah, that was before me. That was before
We
me.
don't count those videos anymore.
I guess not. Just so important.
But you can check them out. They're on our channel.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will post a link then to your Facebook page on my Kris Kelly Facebook page, as well as the official Local X Facebook page, so the listeners can get in touch with you, see all of these music videos and all of that. Musicians love their toys. Would you tell me what your favorite toy is that you use for this band?
Oh, Lordy. Well, I can. Oh, God.
Mine's
man.
my laptop and my Pro Tools.
Yeah,
I love being able to record, and it's so nice to write. And there's, you know, a lot of musicians are starting to become aware to the home recording thing, which is very good for musicians. Easy, nice tool to write music.
Yeah. Well, I like my tuning pedal. I'm kidding. It keeps me in tune, but
I like your
anyways,
tuning pedal too.
it's nice. It's a nice tuning pedal. But well, my favorite. Man, I'm kind of split up on this one because when I joined the band, they were like, "Well, we have an amp and stuff for you to use." I'm like, "Well, all right. Well, let's see what this is." It went down. It's a old 5150 Eddie Van
Block
Halen.
letters.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen kind of signature with a nice Marshall. I was like, "This is mine." Like, yep.
Yeah, the other guitar player left it for you.
Yeah, so that's one of them. I love that amp so much. It's such a great tone. But other than that, I really like my DBZ guitar. Like, I love that guitar. It's just
Very unique.
very unique, very different. And DBZ's new, came off from Dean when he started up a new company. But yeah, very sweet guitar, and that amp setup is very nice, which I'm very thankful for. So.
Now, do you guys have any big future plans in the works for the band, or any big goals you're working towards in this 2015 year that we just started?
Yeah, we're gonna plan.
Yep.
We're gonna book our own tour.
Yep.
We're gonna probably do it. Start in May. We're gonna do a tri-state tour at least 2 or 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know we can't get anybody else to do it, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna try to. We know enough people now in the tri-state area, New England area. I think that we could do it.
I think we could, like, especially like around this area, and hit some parts of Michigan that we are pretty popular in. And, just go around and get that done. Yeah.
LLC, our band.
Yep, and looking into record labels right now, and so hopefully something happens with that soon.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in here tonight.
All right,
Thanks
you
for having us. We appreciate it.
It's very good.
the sorrowful deadly. We were born into the sorrowful deadly.